Alright, we live. I don't have much time, so let's just get right to it. Okay. I don't even... Should I blast this out? Okay, I'll blast it out. Copy. We are live! Exclamation. Paste. Tweet! I guess for good measure, we should post it to Facebook. We're live. Post. Cool. Cool. And for good measure, let's test the chat. Testing latency. Enter. See how long that takes. And now. Wow. That took a while. Alright. Discord. So we are live. Cool. Right. Where were we? Oh, we just got on the Shadow Broker's base. We're gonna take down the Shadow Broker. Gotta keep my eye on the clock because I gotta leave for work in about hour 40 minutes. This will be a short stream, guys. Is my mic working? My mic working? Check, check, check. I think it's working. Alright. So... I mean, I'm pretty sure I spent all my squad points correctly. So, yeah. Let's do this. So the Shadow Broker's men remind me a lot of...
Maintenance drones.
What? Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
The Shadow Broker's men remind me a lot of Cerberus in the third game. Spoilers. The third game. Cerberus troops are pretty much, I don't know, they design-wise and as far as like
Careful.
their function,
Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
they function a lot like these Cerberus guys.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors.
Oh, that was easy. Clips. Picking up clips.
They've seen us. On the ground now!
This level design's pretty great.
Neutralize the drone. Friendly fire.
Game's so good.
On the ground now!
I like how it keeps approaching, even though it doesn't have a gun.
Got them. Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
We've been spotted.
Okay.
Right on your ass.
Ah, frick. There's no cover. So sometimes enemies spawning too quickly creates a cover issue.
They've seen us.
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess. Navigating this storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
I just picked up some... Ooh. Motion dampeners. Where?
Motion dampeners. I bet you can't even hear the storm from inside the ship.
Wait. What's the medical station? No enemies? Okay. I ain't complaining.
I'll put them down.
Freaking. Sometimes I feel like my weapons are overpowered, but then I feel like there are times where Shepard feels like he's made out of glass. So I don't know.
Watch the Asari.
Nope, I shocked myself. How'd alarm go off?
Yeah, right on your ass.
Yeah, those mechs came out too soon.
One more. You're up.
Shield your eyes.
I'll put them down. Trouble.
Already?
I'll put them down.
See, they spawned too early.
Watch out, flashbangs.
Throw.
Enemy biotics over field. They're under control.
Rick, Grunt, get out of there.
You're up.
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
All right.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice.
Is it? It's not really that nice.
There! That hatch leads directly to the communication signals. It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
On the ground, now!
Oh, which way are you looking?
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk. I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omni-Gel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way. Watch the Asari. Watch the biotics. Rocket drills, front of the ship. Energy deployed. Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Enemy on the field. This should work. The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give him tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Tony.
Watch for biotics.
Rex, get out of there.
One more. They've got
Oh, he's not Rex. He's
Shield your eyes. Watch for biotics. There, the hatch is open.
all right. Finally inside. I don't like that Rex's mask doesn't match his new armor. It should have come with a mask. Hey, buddy.
More of them. How many guards did the Shadow Broker have?
I told you.
impact. Hold your positions, no matter the cost.
Got them.
Pieces are... crap.
Here they come. Ready to help.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Enemy biotics on the field.
on your ass. Charge ahead there.
They're under control. My target's down. I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
Throw!
This should slow them down. Shoot.
Ha! Melee to death.
Worthless.
$4,500 credits. Very nice. Let's bypass this door. Oh, come on. Seriously?
Farron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
Where did the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely loyal.
I was just torturing him by asking him questions.
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to Outpost C.
So, the Shadow Broker
Paint the marks.
Time to fight.
is just... He's a race that we've never seen before, which is kind of like... It felt like jumping the shark a little bit.
On the ground, now. them down.
Watch out, flashbangs!
But it was still like, it was still a good boss, so I, you know, kind of forgave the fact that we've never introduced this race to the game before. It was also a really cool design, so there's that. 4,500 credits. Alright. Like, he's cool looking, but also, like, never seen it before.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The drill is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
Be smart. Let Farron walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. Thank you for bringing me Okir's project to Sony. His dissection will be interesting.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery. Which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over.
Check,
I'm
check,
guessing
check.
You were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Of course he took out my Krogan. Alright.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now! Enemies incoming.
That stupid shield. How do I get around this shield?
Charging biotics. Biotics.
I love you, baby.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea. Watch out. Got it.
Liara, now!
Convenient that he had a ceiling of stuff that would destroy him above him. Okay. Of course, now Grunt gets up.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally... For 2 years.
It's all right.
Shh, shh. Oh, awkward CG kiss that didn't really make contact. It's like we can't animate that, guys.
Have your mission, and for now, we need to figure out our options.
Oh, we just open up a world of options right here.
Cards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here, and it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open.
Also, Liara has an army now that I can
You, Shepard.
use, but
Everything.
it never factors into this game at all. Unfortunately. Alright, so we gained 1,000 experience. Shepard's defeated the Shadow Broker, eliminate Cerberus information leaks. As Layar Tassorni takes over, the Asari's relationship with Shepard should be watched closely. Heavy pistol damage, damage protection, 45,000 credits. Thank you, elusive man. But we also found 51,000. Because I do that. Ooh, 1,000 EZO and 4,000 palladium. Nice! We should be able to upgrade stuff nicely.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
She basically set it up kind of like my cabin.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Yeah, so my my in-game girlfriend has all of the is the Shadow Broker. Has all the things. So I guess they have dossiers on everybody. Which is like, I read through these, which is crazy because it's a ton of information. But Miranda was on the extranet. She was searching for Shepard, Saren, Spectre. She's also looking at news summary for Eldfell Ashland Energy. She's After Dark Fashions. She's subscribed to. And she canceled Biotech Research Quarterly. And she purchased Men Are From Omega, Women Are From Ilium. Okay. This is one of her correspondents from iPartner Connections. Username Lawbringer SR2. We have reviewed your application to join the iPartner group and are happy to accept you in the exclusive Diamond Circle where the best meet the best. iPartner is proud to present you with the exclusive Diamond Circle benefits. Access your account as often as you wish, unrestricted membership search across 23 systems, review potential iPartners in full 360 vision, guaranteed first choice placement of your personal dossier. Questions? Ask your personal iPartner representative. Welcome, iPartner Connections. Executive matches for selective people. iPartner reserves the right to censor inappropriate submissions. Okay. And then she had a chat with Perfect Man 01. Hey there, new to all this iPartner stuff? Yes. Well, maybe tell me about yourself. What sort of work do you do? I can't talk about that. Like some kind of secret government spy stuff. Sounds dangerous, huh? Yes. Okay, how about a little about you? What do you do for fun? Look, I don't really care about getting to know you. Upload your required medical exam results. Sure, uploading. You had a mild case of Shintonia Abraxas 4 years ago. Yes, but the doctors have disconnect. Thank you for connected to iPartner connections. True gent forever. Oh, my love is like red rose. Snooze disconnect. Thank you for connected to iPartner connect. Location Citadel Lower Wards from High Roller LLCJ. Hey, baby, how's about a pick? Let's get this disconnect. Thank you. Location Omega. No games 411. Uploading. Medical. Looks clean. Yes. Apartment block D 221 2130. Anything I should disconnect. Thank you. Oh. So she's just physical with people, which is weird. Username mlaws Oriana L. Hey, is that you? Yes, don't worry. I've made sure everything is secure. Secure, right? Yeah, good call. How are you settling in? Good. The house is huge. Seems so big for me. How are your studies going? Great. I still don't like genetic theory, but I want to understand everything, you know? Physics and math all seem to breeze by. Your mark in late 20th century Earth history is below the standard deviation. Did you want me to hire a tutor for you? History? No, it's okay. Just not interested, I guess. Ori. What? Fine. Yes. Okay, there's a boy in there. Danner. Danner Gosma? Yes, how'd you know about it? Doesn't matter. His family owns a series of restaurants on the Citadel. Good academic record. Interested in sports. Broke his leg when he was 14. Sure, yeah. He's always kind of asking questions in class. I don't think he even knows I'm alive. I see. How do I, get him to notice? Getting him to notice? Yes, I can help with that. Please. Yes, boys, you must be sure to always be true to yourself. I know that sounds like silly advice, but if he isn't interested in the real you, he won't be interested. You have to trust that when things are right, he will notice you. He'll appreciate what you are both inside and out. You can't make yourself into something you are not, because you will never learn if that special someone falls for you or falls for a lie. Ori, I didn't. You are pasting advice from Dear Tina column dated 2 weeks ago. We have the extranet here as well, sis. God. I didn't mean to make you angry. I know, sis. I know. I'm sorry. I just hate all this. Being here and you're off doing whatever to save the world or whatever. I just hate it. There isn't a point to saving the world if I can't even talk to my sister. I'm sorry. I am. Now, why don't you tell me about this boy? Yeah, okay. He's different. I hate him already. Randa, I'm your big sister. I'm going to hate all of them. Accept it. Now, his eye color says blue here. Is that ocean blue or more gunmetal blue? Like, she's clearly not the one giving relationship advice based on her, her iPartner account. Ilium Medical Center prenatal. What? Ms. Lawson, as per your request for privacy, this message will be removed from the database upon confirmation of send integrity. While we cannot firmly attribute the cause of the benign neoplasm of the irregularity in your genetic makeup, we can confirm that the progressive damage renders you unable to conceive a child. About 12% of human women ages 18 to 54 have difficulty getting pregnant or staying pregnant, according to data obtained from the Institute of Species Research. There are many support groups if you wish to discuss your condition and several options available should you wish to consider the adoption of the child. If you require further consultation, please contact our communication officer. Aww. So part of her genetic makeup makes her infertile, which is kind of sad. So I guess she's trying to have a kid. That's why she joined that dating site, just to have babies. It's weird. Professor previously attached to Solarian Special Task Group. Impressive credentials. Modification genetic genophage. Reestablishing 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. Current work with Shepard. Obviously a tournament attempt. Mission report. Project Firebreak. Drop 16. Weirlock Clan Trading Center Tuchanka. Turian patrol ship Indomitable contacted by assisting distraction team. Indomitable breakpoints and Krogan DMZ to render assistance. STG vessel Veshok 16 enters through gap in sensor coverage. Touchdown and landing. Commander Kirhi performs final review of drop pattern parameters. Mission specialist Solus suggests change the plan. When informed, that plan will not be changing unless parameters shift. Specialist Solus suggests Commander Kirhi has foreign obstruction in Kaloika. Operative Rentola detects incoming Werelock scouts. Scouts neutralize. Rentola is treated for minor injuries. After assisting Specialist Solus, acid failure to land undetected constitutes parameter shift. Commander Curie suggests operation may proceed as planned. Specialist Solus suggests cloacal obstruction is in fact Curie's cranium. Team leaves Vaishak 16 and proceeds toward primary drop point Werelock Acre Center. Werelock Acre Center reached. Team splits with distraction. Team led by Operative Rentola, drawing Werelock scouts from area. Primary team disables solar array. Werelock workers leave Acre Center to repair solar array. Primary team enters Agri Center. Mission Specialist Solus performs water and soil tests to ensure proper payload dispersal, assisted by Specialist Malin. Distraction team breaks radio silence, informs primary team that Werelock group returning. Specialist Solus asks whether this constitutes parameter shift. Commander Curie suggests that Specialist Solus is in fact a walking cloaca, restates importance of holding the line. Werelock team arrives at Acre Center and initiates close quarters combat. Operatives Jiren and Coral killed. Specialist Malin and Operatives Hishao and Shenux seriously injured. Werelock team killed in entirety. Last member prevented from broadcasting alarm due to Specialist Solus stabbing Werelock guard through eye with pitchfork, sustaining injuries to face and right cranial horn in process. That's the origin of that's the origin of Morden's scars. That's awesome. Not awesome because he was establishing a modified genophage to further, kill off Krogan, but awesome to know how he got it. Distraction team arrives to provide relief. Commander Kirhi notes parameter shift, suggests Rentola take injured team members back to ship while he and remainder of team attempt to hit secondary drop point. Despite injuries to face and head, Specialist Solus refuses to return to ship, noting need for soil and water analysis at secondary site. Kirhi suggests Solus is one tough cloaca. Specialist Malin, greatly distressed by discovery that Acre Center was staffed by female Krogan, including guards killed in attack. Specialist Solus calms colleague and provides sedative. Specialist Malin returns to ship with other injured team members. Active team finishes disposal of bodies and heads for secondary drop point, Werelock Hospital. Active team infiltrates hospital undetected. Specialist Solus determines chemical makeup of soil and water fall within necessary parameters. Payload dispersed into water and food. Active team returns to ship. Specialist Solus declines treatment, insists on providing additional care for Hishao, Shinnok, and Malon. Specialist Malon makes formal protest, suggesting action against female Krogan violate mission parameters of maintaining population levels without negatively impacting culture. Specialist Solus requests protests be stricken from record. Due to Malon's injured condition, Commander Kirhi concurs. Malon given additional sedatives, unconscious for remainder of operation. Protest stricken from submitted copy of report. STG vessel Vishak 16 lifts off, departing through existing sensor gap. Mission complete. Wow. Dang. So we got the original STG mission report without the things redacted. Published work. First writer only. Treatment modalities utilizing redundant nervous system, dispersal vectors, and compromised ecosystems, genetic consequence, resequencing methods to prevent tissue cloning, cross-species contamination, and xenoplague potential, testing modalities for variant and PIJEX, disease and population stability, indoctrination, progression, and mental degradation, classified STG, biological vectors and social effect, classified STG, second stage viral manipulation and modification, classified STG, threat potential analysis, Turian, classified STG, threat potential analysis, human, classified STG. So he wrote threat analysis for most of the council species. Of course, not Solarian, because he's Solarian, and also the Batarians, who are production credits: the Pirates of Penzance, Interspecies Community Theater as Major General Stanley, Lowlanth, Interspecies Community Theory as Lord Chancellor. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hamlet, Interspecies Edition, Francis Kitt Community Theaters at Polonius. Science Funded Day as himself, guest. Science Roundtable, Rights of the Patient as himself. Facts of Faith as himself, guest. Cool. Interesting. We'd find out he's definitely into theater, but, Surveillance transcript, Medical Center, Omega, patient, I can't, unintelligible, Mortal Souls, call. Daniel Abrams, damn it. Time of death, 2217, need to remove body. Sanitize area, not that sanitation matters, same plague, still no need to risk further infection. Shouldn't we do something for him? Why? Batarian belief in afterlife involves soul leaving body through eyes. Treatment of corpse unimportant by cultural standard unless eyes removed by enemies. Very insulting. We just lost another patient. Yes, more patients than time. Impossible to save everyone. Go crazy if you try. So save who you can. Move on. Save more if we hurry. We shouldn't be here in the waiting. We shouldn't be in here waiting for people to come to us. We should be out there getting medicine to them. I can go. No, pointless. Already more than enough patients here. Can't risk combat with Vorches or gangs. Better to save those who make effort to come to us. Doctor, there are blue suns outside. They're asking for all the humans to come out. Of course, expected as much. Losing to Vorcha. Need to establish dominance. We'll speak with them. Daniel, remove corpse. Get next patient. Still more to save. Sounds of footsteps. Solus leaves. Assistant, he's not going to turn us over to them, is he? I don't think so. Listen, when he gets back, tell him I took some of the cure. I'm going to go out and help. But just tell him. Sound of footsteps. Abrams leaves. Assistant, you can't. My God, sounds of gunfire. What's going on? Sound of footsteps. Solus returns. Get up. Dangerous pass. Blue Suns didn't expect resistance. Foolish of them. Won't make that mistake again. No chance to I suppose. Please up. Need you to bring in the next patient. Wait, medical supplies missing. Corpse not removed. Where's Daniel? He said, went to slums. Trying to help those too sick to come in. Yes. His decision. Hope he lives. Can't help him now. Too busy. Bring next patient. Excellent. Oh man, this is so much. Ex-Aligned soldier biotic training despite solid service history clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. Workout routine. 300 crunches. 250 side crunches per side. 300 squat thrusts. 250 leg lifts. 225 leg lifts weighted. Half sit-ups 600. Most popular workout entertainment. Blasto the jellyfish stings. Making of Blastoid. The jellyfish stings. Old Yeller Centennial Remastered Edition. Asari Confessions 26 True Blue. What is that? What is that? Blasto is a very popular kind of... It's a Hanar actor who's basically... They're basically stealing the adventures and exploits of Commander Shepard, and they're having this Hanar acted out like he's the first Hanar Spectre and all that. It's interesting. It's a very popular vid now. Alright, Tower 2, Baccarat Ward, Citadel. Dear Mr. Taylor's great regret that I learned of a resignation from the Alliance military. In your many years of service, you have proven yourself as an exemplary Marine. You have been an invaluable asset to the Alliance military and will miss your expertise and loyalty. It is for this reason that I am prepared to offer you a promotion to the rank of First Lieutenant among the corresponding race and pay grade. I would welcome you as an addition to my company. I hope that you will give my offer due consideration. I personally look forward to your response. Colonel Hashim Banks, 1st Earth Division, Special Forces, Alliance military. So he was offered a commendation. Not a commendation, a raise, a promotion. From Ronald Taylor. Son, if you're reading this, then I'm gone. With the inherent dangers of these missions, it seems foolish to not have some letter like this ready, so I'm sending this before we get too far from our last relay. I remember the look on your face when I left. You wanted to ask me not to go, but you didn't. You've grown to be a wise young man with a strong sense of duty. I wish I could take credit for that, but it has more to do with who you are than anything I taught you. The truth is, I haven't been around enough. If you're reading this, then I'm never going to have the chance to fix that. My job is an important one, but a man can't hide behind the pressures of work. This was to be my last trip. Easy for me to say now, I know, but the money from this expedition would have let me settle down with you and your mother to carve out some kind of peaceful, quiet life far away from the pressures of spice. Before I left, you were talking about joining the Alliance. I hope you find the same kind of peace and camaraderie with your team that I found on the Gernsback. I love you, son. I'm proud of the man you've become. I wish I could have told you that one last time. Love, Dad. Dang, son. Abnormal biotic powers, archive combat footage compares favorably with progress facilities' expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment and created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. What? So this is our extranet log. Do I look at our internet history? No, it's Subject 0 avoids the Normandy's extranet connection and works off a private OmniTool line. Search of Citadel Newsnet archive. Search items. Cerberus and Pragia, Telton, Cerberus and Telton, Cerberus Doctors, Elusive Man, Miranda Lawson. Citadel Newsnet archives collected history of the last decade. Signed up on Citadel Newsnet forum. User Jack60734. Wow, they give her password. Video of Geth attack on Eden Prime. Video of Geth attack on Citadel. Video of Commander Shepard Spectre inauguration closed after 12 seconds. A video of the crash of the first Normandy interior footage. A video of Alliance vessels escape pod procedure twice. Mass relay location map. major shuttle ports on Citadel worlds, major shuttle ports and terminus systems, travel warnings, list of Citadel no-flight zones, banned from Citadel Newsnet forums, excessive repeated swearing, derogatory comments, inflammatory comments, circumventing work-safe filters, signed up for Galactic Champion Poker 2100, played a Galactic Champion Poker 15 minutes, banned from Galactic Champion Poker, altercations with other players, chat room moderators, see audio transcript. Cats are making weird sounds upstairs. Use commercial VI program to wipe extranet history. Intercepted message transmission. Dear Jacqueline Knott, thank you for your submission to Galactic Poetry Monthly. We regret that we are unable to use submission at this time. Galactic Poetry Monthly generally focuses on metered verse, as you may wish to check our guidelines before submitting again. Text of your submission. My soul burns with the fire of darkness, quenched only in the pain of loneliness. I hold my breath, waiting until spots appear black as the past and fill my lungs with lies of hope. I mark myself black and jagged to cover the scars that make me a monster. A warning, this is not a place of honor. No esteemed dead are buried here. Okay, so she gets tattoos to cover the scars. Okay. Helios Medical Facility, Eden Prime. Tapped for possible Cerberus involvement. Dr. Castor, I'm so sorry. These things, there's so much about prenatal element 0 exposure that we don't understand. Unidentified woman, but no, she was fine. She was fine and happy. You just told me she needed a checkup. It happened quickly. We were unable to bring her back. You just said she needed a checkup. How did this happen? I'm very sorry. I want to see her. No, ma'am. Believe me, after the seizures did to the poor child's body, you don't. I don't. How did this happen? We don't know. I'll be honest. This is the first infant we've lost this way. Why? God, why? We're working on treatments. The government doesn't put much effort into it, though. Don't want to interfere with their biotic recruitment. Sons of bitches, the sons of bitches. Listen, this may not be the right time, but you'd be willing to let us study your baby's body. We can do some tests. You want to keep her? I don't want another family to go through what you went through. Okay, yes, whatever helps. Thank you so much. The nurse will have you sign a few forms. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Unidentified woman leaves at this point. Open a secure channel, authorization 3362. Yes, it's me. I've got a candidate. Yes, highest potential I've seen in years. No, the family has been dealt with. Send a team from Prague ASAP. So, okay, so they stole the body from Eden Prime. Stole the baby. So Jack was stolen. Whoa. Blue Sun's founder lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents involved. Men of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. Okay, so this hotshot Turian moves by the door, ignores my hand signal, and gets hit straight through the visor. Oh my. It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he alright? The Turian? Nah, Sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right, it all went to shit after that. We jammed the radio equipment, but the slavers got off the shuttle that came back with a bomb. The slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they lose some credits, but there's another civilian transport in the terminus system. So I'm beginning to realize, what did you do? Got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the mercs flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? Bloodpack always did like them incredibly goddamn stupid. Okay. So this is just him talking to Yeoman Chambers. A personal note written by Masani himself after being approached by Cerberus, who writes in a coding system that's popular among terminus system mercs. This could be it. If this elusive man money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying our property. Gotta narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. Elysium, only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians on the verge, so not in my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for man to disappear, whether he wants to or not. Think I'll pass. Earth's still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein, decent weather, good food, mostly human. Good choice if I could say under the radar. Eden Prime, best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega? Easiest retirement plan I've come up with so far. Wow. That doesn't sound stable. Garrus Vicarian, former CSEC officer, exceptional tactical and team building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard. Unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Noted criminal deaths on Omega. Rahesh Shurda, gang leader, headshot. Selkich Shisharan, gang enforcer, headshot. Kron Harga, slaver, gunshot wound, all extremities and primary organs. Rifle butt fractured to face. 3rd degree burns the most of the body. Explosive crate. Uric, saboteur, suffocation, environmental suit malfunction. Gus Williams, weapon smuggler, headshot, smuggled weapon. Thralog Mirkheat, red sand dealer, chemical overdose. Red sand, direct contact with all 4 eyes. And Zalanek Halash, viral specialist serial killer, died of cough. Wow. Gareth's been busy, man. So it's his visor specs, unique model based on Kawashi frame. Magnification up to 100 times, integrated target tracing, optional wind gravity compensation solutions, sonar, radar, thermal, EM targeting capability, monitors biofeedback on target with 10 meters to detect heart rate fluctuations or changes in breath patterns. Standard council races only can detect and measure biotic fields up to 100 meters away and provide optimized firing solutions to collapse kinetic barriers with synthetic shielding support. Optional kill timer can track number of enemies taken down by self or suit sync team members in given time period. Armor Hot Link provides back tracing of incoming fire and corrects the microfraction of outgoing shots through kinetic barrier. Audio Link plays music per user request, top 5 choices during firefight. Die for the Cause, Turian Imperial Anthem. Fire in the Courtyard, soundtrack Fleet and Flotilla. Bang Bang Boom, Club Kicks Dance Mix. Hurt Me Deeper, Best of Expel 10 Dance Mix. Blue Azure, Vania soundtrack. 10 names carved into frame: Irash, Monteague, Miran, Crendon Cull, Melenis, Ripper, Senset, Vortash, Butler, Weaver. Additional name carved and subsequently burned out: Sidonis. So I guess those are his crewmates, except Sidonis betrayed them. Justicar rigidity of Justicar code makes her movements and mission outcomes predicable? Mother and three Arda Yachi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. I have called you together to ask something of you. It is not a small thing, but is for the best. Rila Falair, are you receiving this? Quite well. Mother, we're in a common room. Her communicator's too near the door. Try now, Mother. This news would be best delivered in person, but I am not allowed to travel before tomorrow. I have something I must do. It is hazardous, and thus it must be do it alone. What do you mean hazardous? Tomorrow I take the oath of solitude. It is to prepare me for the other oaths. But it means, you what? It is an oath required of all who... I know what it means, Mother. I'm 42 years old. I've heard of Justicars. Then do you understand why I must do it? No. The life of a Justicar is dangerous. I will make enemies, and they will seek to use you. That I understand. What is not clear is why you do this in the first place. It is not enough that we live 100 light years away from you in a dank fortress, that we have no communicator of our own but must use the communal one. Do you know what it means for us to hear your voice? I'm sorry, Falair. And now you take that away. That is wounding, but it is the truth. I wish there were some other path. And you called us instead of coming to see us. If I came to see you, I'd never leave. You know what that would mean. Is she that terrible, Mother? Is she that much of a menace that you would deny us ever seeing you, ever hearing your voice again? My dear, I cannot lose her on the world and pretend I owe her victims nothing. Her crimes and my crimes are my crimes. In time you may see as I do. Time is a weak salve for a fresh wound. Please do not let anger ruin this. We'll have our lives to contemplate the pain and loss. Can we not see from one another's eyes just for a moment? Falair, I don't want to lose you, Mother, not over someone as small as Marala or whatever she calls herself now. And Rila, you have been silent. Are you in accord? I can only say I will yearn for you too. Surely you have more than that. Is this the only way you will have any righteousness, Mother? It will let me live a just life. Then the goddess forbid I take it from me. Rila terminates call. She loves you, Mother. She'd not say it, but she does. And you, can you understand why I must do this? Catch her. Just catch her. So, we'll find out more context to this, but Falair and Rila are two of her Ardat Yachi daughters who have decided to live life secluded from the rest of society because of how deadly Ardat Yachi are. So they live like kind of a monastic lifestyle with other Ardat Yachi so as to not cause any more death in the galaxy. But clearly, one of their third Ardat Yachi sister does not follow that kind of code. So that's why Samara became a Justicar, so that she can take down her that daughter. Anyway, possessions bequeathed by Justicar Samara. So she gave up a 4-bedroom home on Thessia, furniture and household appliances, Elkos Sapphire family sky car. It's a nice car. Clothing and jewelry, casual clothing, approximately 20 outfits. Intimate negligees, dancing dresses, bond ceremony gown. I guess before her kind of maternal phase. Samara had quite a life. Bond ceremony gown, bond ceremony bracelet. So whoever her bondmate was that produced Ardat Yakshi, she gave up those, sentimental value. Hollow locket, images of bondmate children, reprogrammable. Baby and children clothing, various. Miscellaneous, lifetime Saris fitness membership pass, first place trophy, amateur skyball league, Vidin novel library, various, photo album, various, sculpture of Samara and bondmate, personalized happy birthday mom travel mug with a photo of Samara and children, handle cracked and repaired, some glue marks visible, memorial sphere from her bondmate, and birthing creche. So, when you become a Justicar, you give up all sentimental signs of life that you've ever had, all sentimental items in your life. And she gave up all these, like, every moment of history with her children and with her bondmate. And you can see she's repaired that handle from the Happy Birthday Mob mug. Many times it shows signs that she had a whole life, raising these children, living with her bondmate, and now in this season having to become a Justicar. And it takes a lot to become a Justicar, almost a lifetime of devotion, maybe 100 years for her to become a Justicar so that she can track down this one daughter who's gone rogue. That's crazy. And her other two daughters who yearn for her and love her are locked up in a monastery somewhere. It's crazy. Kasumi Goto, skilled break and enter special. Wow, there's a lot. Guys, I'm not going to read them all. I've read them. I know them. Oh, Commander Captain Bailey. Arya Talok. Cerberus. Okay, we're reading them. We're reading these. I got a little over 30 minutes left. Haiku by Kasumi, breathless, glinting skin, muscles working in rhythm, cloaked desire, watching, looking at me now. His indifferent eyes smile. I am a puddle, beautiful and good, punishing with his kindness. Jacob is perfect. Okay, so she was cloaked, but Jacob could see her. Interesting. So this is correspondence from Kasumi to Mathetu Pellery, Blue Sun's Omega. I understand from my socials that you're looking to expand your collection of antiquities. These are the items I currently have in my inventory. I was originally commissioned to obtain them, but when payment was not forthcoming, they became mine. The prices on all these items are open to negotiation. In your case, I may prefer favor over credits. Please use the same secure channel to respond. Dome ceremonial headdress, Batarian, Da Vinci Mona Lisa, human, 1505 AD. Complete works of esteemed poet Zezo Ranok, first folio edition Quarian. The Koh-i-Noor diamond, loose, human. Turian battle spike, approximately 3,000 years old. Origin unknown, believed to be one of two, but missing its pair. Okay. Thane Krios. I'm like learning so much about them though. Preferred assassination methods. Human. Rear approach, check shoulder to prevent turning. Hands to chin and base of skull, neck snap. Alternate. Check and grab shoulder, arm around throat, grip jaw, single arm, neck snap. Wow. Learning things. Sorry, front approach, throat punch to collapse airway, arm control, lock to neutralize biotics. Advanced hip throw, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. Alternate, warp field on biotic barrier, step past, kick to back leg to collapse knee, step in with knee to spine, grip chin and scalp, neck snap. He just likes neck snaps. Turian, side approach, low kick to knee, grab arm and pull into broken leg lock. As Turian leg stiffens in pain response, finger stab under jaw if unarmored, or eye, grab head fringe, neck snap. Alternate, front approach, paired punches to vulnerable place just below eyes, drop elbow to collarbone, front leg sweep while vaulting over target, spinning, neck snap. Krogan, top approach, double strike to eye ridge, slide down between blind targets, rising arms, precision nerve strike to throat, secondary nerve strike to counter blood rage, quad kick to bend target. The Krogans have a quad instead of a pair. They got 4 testicles. What do you do to a female Krogan though? I don't know. Quad kick to bend target, grip each side of skull, running, leaping, spinning, neck snap. Alternate bomb. It's the only way to kill a Krogan. Medical report, lung capacity 42%. Left side lung shows large lesions. Right lung has nodular lesions only. Antibiotic treatment, now resistant to Tipoxidin, Milinarin, Albucericin, metastatic progress. Stomach, liver, minor. Heart, negligible at this time. Treatment options, viable transplant candidate, but refuse to be able to list synthetic lung generation. Currently impossible for Drell. Therapy and care at this time, Mr. Krios should continue getting regular cardiovascular exercise in order to stimulate lung movement and prevent or delay the stiffness that causes lack of oxygen transport. While physical stimulation may also be beneficial in keeping tissue flexible, any injury at this point would dramatically impact Mr. Krios' body and cause rapid degeneration. It is unclear how much longer Thane will be able to serve in direct action. Thane should continue to wear loose clothing that leaves his chest uncovered to prevent moisture buildup that could worsen the problem. The Drell eidetic memory is often beneficial in allowing Drell to escape unpleasant scenes by losing themselves in happier times. In this case, however, Mr. Krios should try to restrict the time spent reminiscing, as prolonged sedentary activity may increase the rate of lung degradation. This suggests that what is best for Mr. Krios currently is to continue to remain active and engage with other team members in order to stay mentally and emotionally stimulated. Kale. Grunt! Right. We're looking at their internet history right now. Krogan history, Great Wars, Genophage erased Krogan victories, Okir erased Great Generals, Tuchanka erased Tuchanka, Urnot Rex, Battlemaster Shepard modified Commander Shepard Normandy, Search Animal Fights modified Large Predators, Tyrannosaurus Rex erased Earth Lizard Rex, Dinosaurs. He likes dinosaurs. I can't blame him. He was born recently. He's a baby. Recent terminal activities. Battlemaster Humans erased Earth Humans. Human History, Earth Wars. Downloads 6.1T news footage. Human General Historical Conflict. Warrior Humans. General Military Fear. Great Humans. Honored Humans. Great Storytellers Humans. War Stories. Human Homer, Kipling, Hemingway. Audiobooks. The Sun Also Rises, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Farewell to Arms. Old Man in the Sea. Search Sharks. He ordered Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. Purchase 2823 UG652 Case Premium 54 ER Engine Oil. Video download The Madness of Sacrifice, the unauthorized biography of Warlord Okir. Economy box Fish Dog Food Factory Tasty Bites. When Fauna Attacks. But taxes Hot Fish Spice. Vania. Everybody downloads Vania. It's like a popular Asari vid. Download Asari Confessions 26 True Blue. I guess he enjoys it too. Fornax Special Spotlight Krogan Edition. And Captain Cosmic action figure Gar the Krogan Battlemaster with real smash your enemies action. That's fun. Cerberus. Alright, so activity highlights for more extensive list of shell companies. See Cerberus Economic Structure, Volume 1-4. Manifesto published. Facility in Praga constructed. Subject Zero born. CDR holding purchased. Terra Nova Commonwealth Bank purchased. Infiltration of human media begins. Specializing in extrasolar news. Constant Times. Scott Examiner. Nascent Galactic Broadcasting Corporation. Project Doorway makes forgery of Council standard metacards and identity tags possible, allowing agents unrestricted movement. Scott Examiner destroys credibility of Varys Safin, frontrunner for Prime Minister of Systems Alliance. Leaked to Galactic Broadcasting Company Corporation, stopped by agents in place. Operative steal antimatter from SSV Geneva. Assignment goes wrong, but discipline holds, and squad fights to the death. Sole survivor divulges little but names his sponsor Cerberus. Recruitment increases, but stringent standards slow growth. Haribon Military Industries purchased on Terra Nova. Legitimate arms contract to colonial forces. Models without serial numbers produced for export of criminals, crime syndicates, and Batarian space terminal systems. Oh, so they've been funding. They've been getting weapons out in Batarian space. Why? Cerberus agents among humans recruited into Global Maritime Justice Organization on Trident. Assassination of 22 Solarian crime syndicate members on Trident leads to takeover of narcotics trade. Reprisals bloody but tolerable. Milky Way Foundation created to funnel money. New Dawn Pharmaceuticals purchased to begin Project Trapdoor. Okay. Trapdoor experiments on Asari captives with Omega encapsulin to measure disruption of biotic powers. Estimates 2.5 milligrams active ingredient of each 25 kilograms of body weight. Under 7.5 milligram dose optimal to avoid detection by taste or smell. 3 to 5 Citadel standard days onset period. Powers return in 2 to 5 sit-stand days after last dose taken. Permanent damage possible. Ooh. Alright, so they figured out a way to impede Asari biotic abilities. Nanosurgery in Subject Zero successful. Omega encapsulin fails to work on appropriate receptors. Program begun to instill other Cerberus operatives with resistance to OE. Okay, so the very thing they discovered that impedes natural biotic abilities, they figured out a way to resist that with Subject Zero using experiments and crap. Cool. Pope Clement the 16th assassinated via rosary beads coated with sodium nonacetate and dimethyl sulfoxide. Death attributed to age and heart failure. Replacement Pope Leo the 14th has eschatological beliefs in line with militarizing humanity. Forgiving attitude to Solarians, Regenephage proves useful for strategic alliance against Turians. Inez Simmons resigns as head of Terra Firma Party. Frontrunner Claude Minot assassinated. Charles Saraceno much more tractable. Radiant placed inside Office of Chair Systems Alliance. Parliamentarian Artyom Gavrikov. Gavrikov's death attributed to cancer. Emergency election much cheaper to manipulate than normal process. Cerberus-backed candidate loses. Winning candidate approached found susceptible to bribes. Okay, so they failed in rigging that election, but they bribed the guy who won. Michael Mosher Lang approached by operatives and militia community. Insider information given for stock buy to provide him with funding. Context severed, but electronic surveillance remains. Lang purchases armaments. Influx of humans into Trident political scene leads to renaming of capital with human name, New Casto. Electronic surveillance removed from Lang's home. Lang kills Enrique Aguilar and Ying Zhang. Resulting approval bump for Vice President Belknap allows passage of financial reform bill allowing for increased loopholes in colony-based shell companies. Fighting among vice premiers a bonus as Lin Yi alienates Politburo Standing Committee and his chances for election in the System Alliance Parliament are dashed. This is crazy, like how much political intrigue just in like a text file. Successful acquisition of Light and Shadow Pictures. Is that ILM? Proprietary Reality Plus video editing machine capacity to forge photorealistic video is now unsurpassed. Matriarch Tilla Aratsa, targeted with Omega encapsulin, claims of biotic superiority to non-biotics deflated once her powers fail. Voice in citizen legislature considerably diminished. Wow, they are messed up. Military arm creates posts on planet Binthu. MSV Anaxara sabotage catalyst added to metastable metallic hydrogen fuel by timer injection. Ship breaks apart during FTL. All hands aboard lost. Turian hierarchy. Hawk, Reherix, or Civis killed in the process. Explosion attributed to faulty engineering. Admiral Kahoku begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. And that's where we went in and helped Admiral Kahoku in the first game. Elusive Man profile. Smokes 4 cigarettes a day. Drinks 7 drinks a day. Daily Skyball score 160 and 0. 5th consecutive perfect game. Suit worn today. Julian Voren. Light linen blend. 2200 thread count. Single button closure. Besom. Chest pocket. 5 interior pockets. 4 button cuffs. Side vents. Built-in protection from close range weapons fire. Plum. Its color is plum, I guess. Sexual liaisons past week? Sandy Shalani, Ilium Entertainment's sexiest human alive? Brooke Carragher, Skyball champion. Vela Vicious, Fornax Dream Girl for $21.85. Stacy and Steffi Strong, the Terra Firma twins. Matriarch Trelawney twice. I guess the Elusive Man gets around. Messages sent today to Citadem, Ilium, Omega, Earth, Horizon, or Eden Prime, Thessia, Palaven, Tuchanka, Migrant Fleet. So I guess we got somebody near the Elusive Man spying and sending all these notes to the Shadow Broker. Captain Bailey. This is Captain Bailey to the Zakara Ward mailing list. Listen up, I'm sending this out because too many of our new recruits don't get the being part of CSEC on Citadel isn't like security on a garden planet. I want you to drill the following into their heads until they're sick of your voice. Learn your district. Contacts don't make themselves. There's a mandatory minimum of 20 hours on foot patrol during your work week. No exceptions. Update your translators. The Citadel gets more than 9 million tourists a week. You need to understand whether that drunk from Omega is enjoying the nightlife or telling his buddies to flank you. Eyes are on us. Everyone from the council to your bus driver is watching the new CSEC. Yak all you want in the locker room, but remember, a mistaken uniform can get plastered over the whole damn galaxy's news network. That's it for now. Come to me with any problem cases you think you need to lean on or boot out. These are a list of materials read by Citadel CSEC officer Captain Bailey. A summary of the previous day's council meeting. Citadel Newsnet, front page stories, sports, arts, and entertainment. Emails from his ex-wife, cancelled visit to the Citadel. VIP looters, dark side of the colonies, a Citadel Newsnet article of the day by Erlen Gulta. Report from Detective Napatu Kasha on murdered suspect Rose Jones. Note Jones is innocent. See footage from camera 41 F5JAYF. Department of Citadel Rapid Transport Emergency News Bulletin. Recancellation of service from Secure Ward to Tayseri Ward. Request for backup from Captain Theme of Tayseri Ward. A note from Tayseri Ward Intendant Sunal Baresh expressing sorrow. Re-loss of Officer Lambert Youngira and Bretness Somalda to gunmen on Tayseri Ward. A request from Captain Keitheme to temporarily transfer 2 CSEC officers from the Citadel's Zakara Ward to Tayseri Ward. Invitation from Captain Keitheme to meet at their usual place. O'Hara's Bar and Grill, level 16, Zakara Ward, northwest corner, booth. Email from ex-wife, gang member, shootout, Bailey's health. Okay, so at least the ex-wife is, like, checking on him, even though she canceled her visit. Arya T'Loak! Private room in Afterlife? What the... Kalis Endrix? Who the hell... Hey, don't bother, the shackles don't have a release catch. You mistake me for one of your other clients or something, lady? Let me out. This was very good. The Turian's been at Afterlife for a week. Usually I spot them earlier. Spot what? I know you're listening through the speaker hidden in Enric's collar. I bet Enrix doesn't even know who he's really spying for, does he, Shadow Broker? Shadow what? I don't know. Wait, what are you doing? You don't play favorites, Broker. I admire that. But what I don't like is how you think anything twitches a muscle on Omega without my knowing it. Ah, damn, my face! Feel free to waste as many lives as you want sending your agents down to my world. Okay, listen, I'm working for a guy, but it's not what you... Ah! Door opens and closes. Recording ends. Note, Callus Enric's death has not yet compromised our other agent placed in the Afterlife nightclub. Okay. Flynn... Here's what I set up for the next month. Sinya sisters, they're good, but I don't want them performing too close to the Becca burlesque act when it comes back from the mining colonies. String out the flesh shows. Fight pit. Too many Vorcha. No one's going to pay to see those little goblins eat each other when they do it on the streets for free. Get me some Krogan and enough human to keep them busy for an hour. That singer in tomorrow's band is from Eclipse. I'm surprised you didn't spot it. Bring him to me after last call. Hanar Jugglers, before you send me the vid, I thought you were joking. Book them, I could use a laugh. We should consider making the casino ship a VIP-only event. Hand out passes to people who need killing, and let them do it for me. There's more blood than credits on the table after shootout for last week's jackpot. Captain Anderson. From Captain Farragapoli, Arcturus Station. David Anderson, I've been asked to step in on the matter of your continued vocal and insistent support of Commander Shepard, formerly of the SR-1 Normandy, with the Alliance military and the third-party contracts. The matter of Commander Shepard and their involvement in the attack of the Citadel Station of high value to military intelligence and the Galactic Council. To that end, we respectfully ask you to cease and desist your continued investigation that has been deemed closed and sealed for 2 solar years. Your continued agitation in this matter is deemed a high security risk with potential repercussions for galactic security. Please consider our position carefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact my office. Cynthia Barris, Atlanta, Earth. David, Henry, and I went to Jason's graduation ceremony in San Francisco today. Such a beautiful occasion. All those gowns and bright spirits. So much potential. I know Henry would frown at the thought, but I couldn't help recalling the pomp around your appointment to the Hastings. You were second in command, weren't you? The military always did ceremony very well. God, that was a lifetime ago. Jason says to send his best. I'm so proud of him. Aerospace engineer. I don't pretend to understand what he does, but the gleam in his eyes when he's trying to explain his latest design to me says that he has found his place in the universe. He wanted you to be there at his ceremony, but I know duty calls. He sees you as a heroic figure fighting grand battles in space. I hope you can make it for the holidays this year, Henry asked just the other day. I know you don't see eye to eye on much, but he respects you. He respects what you do. And you know Jason is over the moon when you can take the time to review his ship designs. Let me know. The holiday and David, please be careful. Love, Cynthia. Who is Cynthia? Cynthia Barris. I don't even know. Recent transactions. Dionysus Imports. Video download. Saren, a hero betrayed. Modus Valley brand 2 bottles white wine. Damage, the truth behind the Citadel crisis. Ilium Elite brand 1 bottle gold label Urasa. Path of Lies, a history Alliance military. Afraid of the Dark Reapers, collectors and other myths. Red Janie brand 2 bottles special stock vodka. Clean sweep house maintenance. So David's quite the drinker. Admiral Hackett from Major Caleb Antella. Taking action, Commander Shepard returns. Sir, we've confirmed sightings of Commander Shepard and Omega, and the commander is now working for the terrorist organization Cerberus. Several Alliance officials have let it be known that they consider it crucial that we interrogate humanity's respect during his apparent desertion of the Alliance and the Citadel. If we bring Shepard in now, we can gather the account of the commander's past 2 years without being pressured by the galactic media to leak potentially sensitive data. In light of this, I'm officially requesting that you rescind your order against Alliance contact with Shepard. Rest assured, our department is dedicated to the commander's safety, provided that Shepard is cooperative in furnishing us with a detailed report of the previous whereabouts and current work for Cerberus. We anticipate releasing him from Alliance custody no later than 5 to 7 months from acquisition. Requesting a waiting reply, Major Antella, Department of Internal Naval Affairs. From Admiral Stephen Hackett to Caleb Antella. Major Antella, request denied. Hackett. Thank you, Hackett. Shadow Broker. To Shadow Broker from Operative Keklu. Per your request, we landed on the Yogg homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. I do recommend caution, however, these creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes. Like most Krogan, the one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realize. If you're reading this, my young friend, then you've eliminated the former operative Keklu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited, and I've not seen to it personally. You already understand 17 languages without translator assistance, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. As Keklu, you will command strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember your training. Losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadowbreaker leads those who look for secrets. He must be trusted by his men so that he can in turn trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, one I'm sure you understand, as you wanted to be off your homeworld so badly to see what wonders awaited you out here. Please provide an update of all operations, Keklu, and I know that I am proud of you. To all from Shadow Broker, remove operative Keklu immediately. He's too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. Otherwise, change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Keklu must not be allowed any further access to message ends. Operative Keklu is no longer a problem. Discontinued code changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadow Broker out. So that's how a Yogg took over as Shadow Broker. Cool! Alright, we've checked everything, so Alright. Dope. Where's the thing where we can send people out on missions? Yeah, investment opportunities. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus system in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about upcoming invasion. Yeah, let's buy that. It's only 1,000. Yes. Bureaucracy in action. The Starter Foundation can't start testing on a promising new antibiotic because of accidental misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. 3,000? Yeah, we'll buy it. Smear campaign. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into the system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation of the smear campaign. Says proposal doesn't pass. Yeah, I got a lot of creds, guys. I could spend them all day. Not all day, but whatever. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on planet Cuervo. Tip off the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half the credits seized during the raid. Yes. Alright, so we bought into all investments here. There should be a kickback later. What's up, girl?
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation.
What up, Brian? Now we know.
At my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively
What up? What up, a hybrid?
If you're in over your head,
I actually gotta get to work.
This thing and walk away.
8 minutes before I gotta
That's
leave.
just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here.
Hey, we got one mission in, and we read a ton of dossiers.
Resources. It's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
Thanks for tuning in, David.
You weren't lying about your visions of the Prothean beacon. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
I want to talk about us.
I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
I know.
Come on, girl.
We have some unfinished business. But just because we were together before, I miss you. But it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I do.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
Smooth.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Let's go now.
Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Drinks. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna have drinks, but you know what I'm saying. She's a busy lady, though. She's the Shadow Broker now. I helped her get there, though. I helped her become the Shadow Broker. She got dressed up. I'm wearing a hoodie. Granted, I could have changed my outfit, but I didn't.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he
Bro,
did ask me to record any part
Mass
of
Effect
the
1 is kind of hard to play.
My
They
eyes
did
to that
fix...
freaky black eternity thing.
They did fix some of the stuff
Of course he did.
with it, but the combat's still janky. You know, the character animations are a little wonky. But they did kind of mainstream the gameplay a little bit.
I brought you something.
And they also...
Took some digging, but
I don't know, for me it's always worth playing. Even back before Legendary Edition, I always played through 1 first. But playing through 1, there's so many things that pop up in 2 that you miss. You know, you get side missions, you get certain character interactions that you don't get, you know, if you don't play through one.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale.
Oh, my fish are dead.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left.
But then again, I play every side mission. Like, if you watch my playthrough of one, like, I play every side mission. So, like, in this game, I meet up with characters that most people won't even see through their playthroughs.
So you'll stop them.
Unless they play like I do, where they go through every side mission, side quest.
You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
None of the texture updates for the 4K remaster kind of look weird here, but still,
I don't know.
Nice.
Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children.
You just say these things.
What's Banner Saga?
Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
I got better. Hey, girl.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay.
It's like that moment in Team America. He'll be like, I promise, I will never die.
I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. That's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
This is some janky,
have something special.
janky hug animation.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about this?
Whoa, so her eyes just turned all black. They just did some hugging, kids.
Thank you.
Just some very intense hugging.
And everything.
But yeah, if you don't want to play one hybrid, you could just watch my, like, 20 hours playing through one. I did everything in that game. Like, I touched everything.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Really, does he? Oh, okay. That's the elevator. That's not the debriefing room. Here I go to the debriefing room. Debriefing room, debriefing room.
Passing the elusive man through, Commander.
All right, Martin Sheen, what you got?
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They
It's
could
a
be
trap.
running repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Yeah, I don't know. Cyberpunk was, I don't know. It was wasn't great. But from all the jankiness that I've seen in playthroughs, But I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up at some point. All right. So who am I taking? I'm not taking anyone because I gotta get to work because it's 8:30. But for now, let's put a crew together before we board the ship. It's a collector vessel. We're going up against collectors, and so there'll be husks. I think it'd be useful to get my two most powerful biotics with me. Okay. Let's fully up that shockwave. Heavy shockwave or improved shockwave. Power strengthens. Now it's wide impact radius. Let's do the wide impact radius. And let's up my shockwave as well. Weapons loadout. Alright guys, once this mission begins, I'm gonna head out.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions.
Good night, Brian.
Passive infrared temperatures suggest
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Let's wait for this cutscene to finish.
Massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
They didn't. It's a trape. It's gotta be a trape. It's a trape. I feel like that's... Yeah, isn't that the ship that took out the SR-1? I think it is.
I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Righty. So not even gonna let me upgrade my stuff? I should have upgraded my stuff before I talked to the elusive man. Just went straight to it.
I've never seen a ship like this before.
Alright. Yeeth. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. And am I free? Am I free?